addition to having a daily and a weekly way of measuring progress, I also like to include a monthly or quarterly way of tracking progress as well. Now, if you're mainly going after body composition, meaning you're trying to lose weight or gain muscle, then I recommend perhaps using like an Omron machine where you put your hands on, you hold it out in front of you, and it sends a little current in sort of like a horseshoe that measures how fast the current goes through your body. And because muscle is so water dense, it'll actually send the current faster through, whereas fat doesn't have a lot of water, and so it'll take longer. And so it'll use that to kind of determine where your body fat percentage is. You can also use what's called a DEXA scan, which is sort of like sitting in a machine where you get a giant Xerox of your body, and it's doing the same thing, but probably a lot more accurately. That's what they use for a lot of research studies. So it's kind of considered the gold standard as far as body fat testing goes. And then you can also use like the old school caliper method where you got these little calipers that you pinch at different folds, different skin sites, and there's equations where you plug them in together to come up with a good approximation. Or you can get measuring tape and measure along different sites to get a good idea. And all of these are great. Again, they are just approximations, and they're going to have a lot of room for error, both human error, and then with the electrical ones, there's a lot of room for error in terms of hydration, how hydrated you are, and then they're just not perfect. There's an assumption of about a 5% room for error in even DEXA scans. So keep that in mind. That means, like, let's say that you are at 30% body fat, and you go and you get a DEXA scan, and it tells you that you're at 25% body fat. And then you work your butt off, and you lose 5%, and then you get in there. Now you are at 25, but this time it reads 5% in the other direction, and it says you're at 30%. You can imagine how frustrating that's going to be. Now, I don't think they're usually off by that much. I would guess it's closer to 1 to 3% of variation for the most part. Then, of course, there's also performance, especially if your goal isn't just to lose weight or to gain muscle. Then if you're getting stronger in the gym or you're getting faster, then there's a good chance that you're gaining muscle, you're losing fat, you're getting all the results that you're looking for.